What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are hanging out with 129 of our very best friends on Twitch, a number group that I can't see because I'm not watching the YouTube live because I got too many screens going on YouTube, and anybody who's watching this video afterwards, and we are going to power rate Brutus Creed of the Creed Brothers. Rusty, do you know what our friend Smash Kez calls Brutus Creed?
No, I don't know. What does he call him?
He calls them Thickums. He calls Brutus Thickums, and he calls Julius Buffums. So we got Buffums and Thickums this month.
Those are actually perfect names for the Creed brothers. I'm hoping we can call the Creed brothers at some point maybe the new Alpha Academy, or somehow like the Olympians, or Team Angle 2.0 with Chad Gable, because I think those guys have everything it takes to be an incredible faction.
Nice. I think they could as well. Yeah, Steiner, that's a great shout out. Poutine in the chat. Steiner's 2.0. Look how long his arms are. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, now you can't unsee it. Sad times.
Another creator said that I'm Thickums and your Buffums as far as this Champions Chat goes.
Oh, is that?
That's what Merrick said. Rusty's Thickums, Lee is Buffums.
Wow. Well, I mean, I guess I'll take it. I don't know. Wow.
You can be Thickums, right? You want to trade?
I've had some more Thickums kind of moments, especially when I'd gained my quarantine, 19. But anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run him a couple different ways. So I want to do it real quick. Merrick's in the chat. Help me out if you see I'm running it crazy, because I am dog tired and my brain is not going as good as it should here. But we're going to start with Triple Red. Triple Red is not the fastest of movesets, but it can actually be really good, especially because you've got that skip turn. I know a lot of people are going to say, hey, I wouldn't feud with, something that's slow if it's got a skip turn, all that. I get it. I doubt we're looking to feud with Brutus anytime soon. Just spoilers. But I got two movesets in particular I want to run. The Torture Rack 10, yes, 10 MP move. Generate 38 random submission gems and do damage for 3 turns. Remaining turn into Column Break, of all things. Column Break gems. 8 MP Gut Wrench Powerbomb. Deal damage, and it's a fairly decent amount for the meta. I'm still not going to run a move damage based, but force your opponent to skip their turn, and then the overhead belly to belly. Choose a 5x1 area to swap into red, and actually it's going to be very similar to what I'm going to run on the next move set, but careful. We're going to need two of your very best red MP guys. So that is a hit for me. I don't like that, but that's going to get everything loaded turn 1 after the 99 MP. We always power rate without 99 MP in mind to see how they're actually going to be long term. Trish for column break gems do 75%. And then I called out Merrick's because 1, you should check out Merrick's videos. They're always amazing. 2, he was on the account before me and he had X-Pac on here for matching red gems charge the moves. And I was like, oh, that's actually a really smart play, and I didn't run him that way. So shout out to Merrick's. He usually does better than I do on these things, and this proves the case. The other thing I would say is he does have his gear on here, which, by the way, I love his gear look a lot more than his grayish look. I mean, that's very collegiate, but this is very sports entertainment. I can't take it off, so we are just going to have to do the power rating with it. We did do the videos without it, and I promise he needs it. I promise he needs his gear. But all color gems do 500% more damage. So I'm going to load... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Merrick's, on the plates, are there any plates that I should have put on here? Because in my brain, I'm not registering any.
Maybe NWO plate? That's one of the few that pops in my mind, just because it's triple red. I don't know if that's even necessary. Maybe.
Though. Oh, yeah, the Gremlin plate. That's right. I used the Gremlin plate on my own preview. So what in the world am I doing with my life here?
You are a sleepyhead, sir, and that's okay.
It's been a long week. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. So I will put the Gremlin's ears on here. I used it in my preview, so why shouldn't I use it right now? Is it somewhere else or did I miss it? It's right there. It's on Damian Priest. All right, so we'll use the Gremlin's ears. You could run a break red, get some other color plate if you wanted to, like this one here. You don't need it, but I'm just going to throw it on there just to do a little extra slop in the sauce. So extra spicy pepper. That's right.
I'm spicy.
Miss Tina, no one could play with what? I don't have the context of the other comment.
Well, she was asking why did we get the Creed brothers before Pretty Deadly?
Oh.
So, yeah.
Nice. Well, there you go. All right, so Sammy did not break any of my bottom row gems, which is what I need. Like Rusty, you always tap the bottom, right? So we're going to stun him. We're going to make a 5x1 area into red if you can match another red gem like that right there. This is kind of a perfect setup except for that last column break right there. You're going to get the whole board. You should reload everything flawlessly. We do a little extra damage. 22 million with gear. 500% bonus damage. 22 million at 6-star gold. What do you think about that, Rusty?
Not good. I mean,
it's very B tier.
But you're stun locking, right?
But you're stun locking.
You know, you do it 2 or 3 times.
You'd have to.
Yeah, I think that's fair. But for Powerhouse, they're supposed to have the highest numbers. At least I've always thought that powerhouses were supposed to generate the most damage, right. But that might just be an old bias that they had years ago that I'm still remembering.
Yeah.
But against a 6 gold showboat, that's going to be a long match, sir.
It is. Very much so. I think he's going to be better defensively. And Will Breaker, that is the beloved freebie. Right, but again, we just power rated Ozzy. Ozzy is up there. Spinzizzle says not good if they have stun immunity or the escape artist plate. That's right.
Totally.
So here's the other build. I like this one a lot better. However, I will admit this is a 99 MP build. So we're not going to give him like he's the greatest thing ever, because you got really high charge moves. But instead of the 5x1 into red, we're going to do the Brutus ball, which is deal damage, make 38 column break gems into blue. So you've made your column break gems, which again, 10 MP for the move that sets it up is dirty. I just got to say that. So since it's a plus 99 MP era, this is still how you could run him, except for with the X-Pac here, you're going to want to swap to somebody who does blue gem damage. What were you going to say?
Oh, I was just saying the MP is so high.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Juggernaut Roman, like super, super high, like 5 years ago type MP.
Yeah. Again, it's B tier. I mean, we did a good run where the free characters were super top of the pile, surprising us, that kind of stuff. Right. I think that's done because the A tier is more of the focus. But again, Ozzy was free. Ozzy's et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. So again, I'm going to recognize this is you can't do this without the 99 MP unless you run this trainer set exactly how I have it here, and then you lean into this plate. So the break red, make blue. You can reload the second turn if you get lucky and they're stunned, but then you lose your stun lock, blah, blah, blah. So I just want to show you real quick with his brother, and then we'll just move on and power rate the dude. But unfortunately, his brother, I thought he was in the previous filter, and he's not. So you might have to vamp for me for a moment, Rusty.
Yeah, let me just say this. I've come to the conclusion that in this 6 gold meta, the free kickoff superstar will help you engage in the contest and maybe somebody you don't come back to. We should probably just be okay with that. Andrade, Maurice, Brutus. Like, I'm okay with them being the first step to getting the next thing, right? And I don't have a lot of expectations on that free, and I'm just calling it the kickoff superstar because we're able now to engage post kickoff and usually through gameplay get that A tier superstar, right? Still at low to no spend through engagement. So I just think we've got to look at it like that. Like, okay, this is the first thing I have to use to get into the next, the next layer of the MLC and to get more and better stuff. So.
I agree. I think that's a perfect take on that. So here's his brother real quick. Column break gems do 75% more damage. Blue gems do 60% more damage. Red moves start with 2. So again, your troubles. Oops, let me get rid of him real quick and go back to. They look so much alike. Go back from buffums to thickums here. So you've got 4 MP with Sting, 2 MP there, plus your start turn. That gets you to 7 MP. But the move you need things to get moving with is 10 MP. So no matter what, you're not starting turn 1 post 99 MP with what I'm about to show you. However, I mean, you could get a 1 red swipe and get loaded after that. So there you go. Yeah, tier is only shard rarity, except for it has worked out since we've started doing these that 100% there's a correlation of what they're trying to build the B tiers to, and it seems like the B tiers are built to hit about 20 million. A tiers, before they do moments and plates and stuff, are built to hit in that 30 to 40 million range. S tiers 40 to 60, give or take, and then if you get a really good one, they're 60 and above. So all right, so same setup we did before. All we're going to do now is make 38 column breaks into blue and see what damage that does, because he's getting a lot more buffs with his brother on that one. Plus it's... So 31 million with all the tricks. 31 million. So, Brother Ray says, use the other blue move that gains red MP. I can, yeah. You can get started loaded quicker that way, but his brother as the buff still doesn't do it. Miss Tina, could be worse. You could have a 6-star gold Ryback. Wow. Rusty, do you have Ryback on your roster?
I do, but he's down at the bottom unleveled. I have no interest in Ryback. I've got enough bad mistakes that I've made on accident that I don't need to make any on purpose.
Right. Yeah. So our friend in the chat said you can use the butterfly suplex to get him loaded, deal damage, increase your red MP by 10, but it's still an 8 MP blue charge. So no matter what, you're going to have to switch over from Sting to Lawler. Plus, you're going to need somebody else because you can't use him. He's red MP charge, so you'd need a blue charge there for another 2. Plus, you'd need Santa Hogan if you're going to start loaded turn 1. So it is you could use that move. It still doesn't get you loaded turn 1. So unless there's something crazy, I think Wesley is a much better B tier poster. That is very true. Unless there's something crazy, I think we're ready to go power raid him and move on. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know that we're going to get much more creativity out of his moveset.
Right.
At least, yeah. Love that trainer ability. It'll be a nice entourage get.
Yeah.
That's a win for me. If they want to give me an underpowered superstar with a great entourage ability every month, that's a huge win.
Right.
A huge win. I'm okay with a low power, low speed entourage 5. I mean, like, that would be... Keep it coming.
Keep it coming. Well, there we go. All right, on the power, so he is out of 60 million damage, average of 20 million, and that's with the gear. With the gear. So for our power rating, 2 points. B tier is equal to 40% or more of the current our game's top meta. So he's at 30%, right? one third, 33%, because
Right.
20 million. So 1 point, C tier is equal to less than 39% of the current meta. He's 1 point. Am I wrong?
You would think a powerhouse would be a little more powerful, but
Right.
okay. And that's with gear, folks. Oh man.
With gear. That was my point. Yeah. So
Hey, somebody
all
put in
right.
the chat. Maybe a moment launches the creeds to the moon. Maybe so. Maybe so.
Well, okay, so we just dropped our not power rating, our break it down video for Orange Julius Creed right as the stream was starting. Even with the nerf, he still hits really good. So that Creed brother, Buffums is fine, Thickums not so much. So on the speed rating here, the following are true for 3 points. The move charge is 8 or more. Yep. But can be offset with common trainers. Nah. I mean, again, we're rating for feud, where realistically, if you're talking about tours, then yeah, it can be offset with common trainers pretty easily. Moves recycle most of the time. Animations are not overly long. That's correct. Resulting in a win in feud in 1 to 2 minutes. I don't see that happening. A 2 would be any two of true or following of the following are true. Character has high MP and needs multiple trainer coaches. Well, you saw the triple red build. I still think the triple red build is underrated for what we're going to power rate it for, but you need 2 of the 4 MP red trainers.
Yeah, for a mono color, for a solo color superstar to need 8 MP in the trainer ability means they can't boost anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not where you want to be, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Moves may or may not recycle. True. Animations can be long. They're not very long. But it would be hard to win in a feud in less than 3 minutes. 1 is high MP, low recharge, long move animations, and 2 Bob's note is, why are we even using this character? I mean, speed hits the right markers for a 2. It hits the right markers for a 2.
There it is. It's objective. You gotta give it.
But it's not, yeah. So now let's get into the subjective. We get to vote. We get to talk about things on this one. So readiness. For a 5, character needs 0 to 1 special things, plate gear moment. For a 4, character needs 2 special things. For a 3, character needs 3 special things. For a 2, character needs 4 special things. And for a 1, character needs to pray the devs remember they exist. So let's go ahead and put on the... Poll is live. We're live, pal. Let's see, Discord. I think Discord's trolling us a little bit on this because the second highest rating on power for Brutus was 5. But for versatility, no, we're on readiness or versatility. Readiness. Oh yeah, because I did them in the wrong order. So for readiness, 9 people gave it a 4 on readiness. And that was the dominant answer, was a 4 on Discord for Brutus. Yeah, Maurice was very low last month as well. And in fairness, Maurice, my utility for her at this point is she's a hot tag in whatever that mode is, Showdown. I'm so tired today.
Totally. She's a great utility specialist type superstar.
Yeah. So we had a dominant vote of 2 on Twitch. What are we at on YouTube? Any special comments there?
Repeat. Nope. No votes.
Okay. So Discord had as many people vote 4 as Twitch had vote 2. So we're tied between a 2 and a 4 right now.
Well, it's a 3. Sounds like a 3 to me.
All right. I mean, that is the fairest way to do that. That's anyway.
But also,
Yeah.
I mean, what are we going to add to Brutus? Like, right? Like, as far as what would the special things even be that he would need? You know?
Well, he would need something to help his MP charge. That's the biggest holdback he has, and then something to hit his damage. But again, a 500%
right
jump. Oh my
And there's
goodness.
no +8 MP charge in the game, right? That would have to be a perk. That would have to be a moment. That would have to be something that just doesn't. We cannot add what he needs to get him above a 3, in my opinion.
I agree. I think 3 might be a little generous, but that is the way the math works. It was whatever was going on with Discord. He gets beat on the loading screen. That's good, Will Breaker. All right, versatility. This one should be quick, but let's go ahead and do it. Character for a 5. Character is competitively usable in feud, boss, and showdown, and has a special gem type for extreme rules. For a 4, character is competitively usable in feud, boss, showdown, at least 2 of the 3, and still has that special gem type. For a 3, character is competitively usable in one mode, feud, boss, or showdown, and maybe a sleeper occasionally in boss battle. And for a 2, character is not strong in any competitive format, but is capable of winning tours and blitzes. And 100% with that stun lock on the sub, or a stun lock and a sub, he is very competitively usable in tours and blitzes. But yeah, Discord may not have seen the gameplay, but everybody has him. Miss Tina says maybe one of the ratings need to be no, just no. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Lying.
What are you thinking for this versatility rating, Rusty?
Gosh, I just don't. Okay, so the Creed Brothers link is actually really good. I don't know if you looked at that. So for Showdown,
blue gems do 100% more damage.
So for Showdown, I might try to force that in and have him be Julius's partner, right? On the defensive side. I just don't see him doing anything that I would want to take into boss battle except column break gems. So maybe he's our guy there, but yeah, I don't want to feud with him. I fear he's going to be some kind of line bonus in feud.
Yeah.
I don't know of a plate that makes him even better, significantly. So I just don't see it as is.
I don't either. And 61% of our chat gave him a 2, which is not strong in any competitive formats. Once again, Discord, maybe they thought I was rating Julius instead, because Discord for versatility gave him a pretty close match between a 3 and a 4. So
I will say, Merrick's rated him fairly high.
Yeah.
On a recent stream.
I agree.
That could have also influenced our voters. He is basically cascade proof, cascade avoidant. People like that.
Yep.
He is a free powerhouse, which people really like, and those are rare.
Yes, that
rare
is true.
Is free. So I can see how people would be optimistically rating him, but the reason our power ratings exist is to break through our biases and our optimism.
Well, and you know what? We have 2 people that just said, when I voted on Discord, I thought we were voting for his brother. So we need to just
name. I thought that as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So we need to go with the 2. That is what the Twitch said. The vote is there.
Julius might be our lowest.
Brutus.
Brutus might be our lowest rated. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Controversy, call off the ranking. Thank you to our judge. All right, so let's look at his whatever this thing is called, entourage ability. At 31k, blue gems do 60% more damage. That's spicy. Ooh. Moves that generate trap gems will create 3 more trap gems. That's spicy. Green moves start with 2 more MP. Obviously designed for his brother.
Come on.
Obviously.
That's good.
That is very good. Yes.
Read it one more time, because I got to do the poll here. I'm sorry, Lee.
You're good. Blue gems do 60% more damage. Moves that generate trap gems will generate 3 more trap gems. And green moves will do 2 more. Now, to Willbreaker's point, traps and blue are a rare combo, but that does mean when he, like for his brother, when he's needed, he's going to be the trainer to go to, right?
Yeah. And for future builds, that's just a ton of value, right? Additional trap gems. Some of us are still using Jinder Mahal. 2 green MP, right? So 2 green MP, solid, and 60% to blue gems. Are you kidding me? Put him on Tiffany Stratton immediately, right?
Merrick's is going to give us a hot take here.
And don't hinder gender.
He says, isn't 60% blue gem alone higher than anyone else at trainer?
Yeah.
I think so. Well, let's see.
Like Bubba Ray does 50, if I remember.
Correct. 50% is the high watermark for everybody else.
Right. To me, this is a 5, clear through and through 5.
I would agree. And so does Twitch. Merrick says it's a 4 for him.
Ooh.
5.
Ooh.
But he's great. Brutus on Acro Mommy. Yeah, interesting.
Ooh. Wow. Two Bob and Merrick said 4. He's a 4, not a 5. He's got a great 60% damage. He makes trap. He has MP, but he's not essential for everyone. He's not the equivalent of an MP trainer. So, but I would say he's the equivalent of that second MP trainer you want. You want, 4
from the second slot.
2 from the second, and it give you 2 abilities and 2 MP. That's everything I want from a second trainer, right?
Right.
Well,
we can't trust Twitch, but Twitch was dominantly on 4. If they thought he was the right guy.
There it is. Oh, Discord, yeah. Discord was 4.
Or Discord, not Twitch. Yeah, we can't touch Discord. Sorry. Again, I'm very tired right now. So
yeah, I just think we got to listen to the majority vote. I might be biased here in saying 5 out of my own what I want out of a trainer. So willing to acknowledge that.
Well, let's put it this way. I'll put in here Twitch voted 5, but I put controversy on 4 there because, yes, I will be doing polls before I sleep, and we're doing a giveaway thingy as well too. So we've got to go with what the deciding was, which is a 5. Yeah. I promise it's not going to skew him horribly. Wait till you see the final score. But I will put controversy under 4 because I personally would have gone 4. I didn't vote. I would have bring back decimals. Yeah. All right. So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 2, and a 5. If we could have just given him a 4 in the versatility category, he'd have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But so 5 plus 2 and 3 is 5 is 10, 12, 13 out of 25. 13 out of 25. We don't have Nia Jax on this one. That was when I was using numbers instead of Google Sheets, Google Docs, whatever this is. But I think the only ones that beats is Nia Jax and Showboat Road Dogg. I think that's it.
40% of his total score is just his entourage ability.
That's true.
Well, yeah, that's what I said though. I was like, I'd be happy if they gave me an underpowered, awesome entourage free every month with 3 abilities. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that being the freebie. So
yeah,
you know,
I agree. I agree, and I don't think it's bad that the free character is not usable long term if they help you get to a character that is. Now, yeah. Oh, Merrick's put trainers are forever, fighters don't last long.
That's right. That's right. That's why Carmelo and Braun Breaker and Roxanne are worth, they're invaluable.
Right.
That.
And this is with gear. Let's continue to say this is with gear. So Thickums here, not so good. Hopefully Buffums will do better.
I don't have gear. I haven't got any of the free Superstars gears yet in this new 6 gold meta.
I got Andrade's, but that's it. And we'll see tonight. In fact, we're going to see in a few minutes. But first, I want to show you a little bit of gameplay with Mommy and the new plate, and then Tiffy and her own plate. But first, Rusty, take us out on this video.
Hey, thanks for joining us for this power rating. Even what might be considered a power outage tonight for old Brutus Creed. But you can join us on our next power rating next week. Join us on Twitch on Friday night, and we're going to be looking at Tiffy time, as well as Julius Creed. We'll be seeing from his more powerful brother. We'd love for you to join us. And until then, you can hang out with us on Discord. We'll see you next time, friends.
Bye.